Good evening and welcome to Just Seriously Voicing Thoughts with me, Kriss Venugopal. And today I'm really honored and it's a pleasure to invite a singer who makes a mark with a difference. Why I'm saying marks with a difference is because usually we see either album singers, we see playback singers, we see classical singers, we see singers with a tradition, we see singers either Hindustani or Carnatic or a mix or a fusion. But here we have somebody who made a mark with her a whole team, the band called Storytellers, and also a person who's an electronics engineer who turned out to be a singer and a reality show participant who made a difference there itself and started singing in Malayalam movies and spread her singing to Tamil, Telugu, and much more. It's a pride, pleasure, and honor to invite singer Badra Regin onto Just Seriously Voicing Thoughts with me. I invite you, Badra.
Thank you, Dr. Chris. It's a great pleasure to be here, and thank you for the great what like description you've given me. Thank you so much because
Let me
I
tell
think
you, Badra,
nobody
that
has
is not.
given.
I am assuring you that this is just the starting of the introduction because it's still not ended because you have such a big
Oh,
repertoire. You have a
actually,
repertoire.
nobody has given such a like big description about me, like an electronics engineer, a musician, like blah blah blah. So many things. Either musician, like most probably all will talk about my musicianship. Nobody talks about my engineering, like kind of that kind of field. But
No,
thank you for giving me
let me
that.
start with that itself. From
Okay,
electronics engineering, which actually,
okay,
probably, if you look at the future of electronics engineering with AI and all that, we
yeah.
probably are going to replace voices, singers, and the future is about digital music. If you do, you really believe so?
Actually, no, because like whatever technology has grown, however, how much has grown the technology that the feel from a human being is very much different from a machine. What I think you understood what I told.
I do. Uh,
Um, I think the feel can't be replaced by a machine. So I don't think that's my kind of attitude. I don't know what about others, but I think it's right sometimes.
Rightly said. And now, when we take your fusion singing of Storytellers, which appeared in Kapa TV,
Okay.
specifically the most popular one would be Rasayeyo, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But along with that, you have sung Kottunyan Ketala with such a different, like without any deviation from the song, but with such a good feel. I would say those people who enjoy the old songs would naturally fall for that one single starting line. We would like to start with that particular song from you.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, my mom taught me that song.
Hmm.
So I think I just replicated it on that stage. That's the only thing I did.
Right.
Because the whole thing, even the situation, the kind of feel, the kind of some kind of modulations that she only told me how to handle that song.
Hmm.
So that's how I sung that song. So all credits to my mother. So I'll start with that.
Yes, please.
കൊട്ടും ഞാൻ കേട്ടില്ല കുഴലും ഞാൻ കേട്ടില്ല കൊട്ടും ഞാൻ കേട്ടില്ല കുഴലും ഞാൻ കേട്ടില്ല ഇത്തിരി മുല്ലയ്ക്കാരു കൊടുത്തു മുത്തു പതിച്ചൊരു പൂത്താലി സഖി മുത്തു പതിച്ചൊരു പൂത്താലി കൊട്ടും ഞാൻ കേട്ടില്ല കുഴലും ഞാൻ കേട്ടില്ല ഇത്തിരി മുല്ലയ്ക്കാരു കൊടുത്തു മുത്തു പതിച്ചൊരു പൂത്താലി സഖി മുത്തു പതിച്ചൊരു പൂത്താലി. Actually, this song has some, very specific reason to sing that song also. It's
Hmm.
a MS Babarat song.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, many people have heard M.S. Babadatsa's like ghazal kind of songs or love songs, but these kind of
This
the
is a
Kaigottikali
deviation. A
part,
deviation.
yeah, yeah, very much different song. So
Yes.
that's how I ended up in this song during my Mojo season 5.
When you rightly talked about your mom, Meera Jayaprakash,
Yes.
the olden times when the midnight auto rickshaw from Kacheris, when you used to come back home with your parents listening
Yeah.
to songs, and
Yeah.
specifically that one song which you have mentioned in one of your interviews, where Innale Neeyoru Sundara Ratri, that particular song which your mother loves, does
Yes.
it run in the whole family that you really love that mellow feel of songs? Is that why you have chosen most of your storyteller songs to be very mellow, soft, and not the kind of what you call the youngsters hoodling and all those kinds of songs?
Yeah, sure, definitely. Because all these songs which I've chosen during the Mojo season, all these songs were like we used to sing at home.
Hmm.
So we used to practice a lot these kind of songs, and whenever we get leisure time, we used to speak about music. Everything will be like the subject will be mainly music.
Hmm.
So we don't have any other subjects to speak. So it's always like these kind of songs always come in the subjects, even the raga, even how Dakshinamurti Sami has composed that song. Like that, it always like many descriptions about or different views about that song. So maybe because of the different, different views that I get from different people that all together culminate to my kind of song. Maybe because of that, it is a very much what you told now. It's like very different song that what the youngsters used to do. Very, they never used to
They
choose this
shy
kind of
away from
song.
such
So
kind of songs. They completely
yeah,
shy away from such genre. Can
yeah.
we have two lines dedicated to Jayaprakash and Meera Jayaprakash, your parents,
Yeah,
who
sure.
actually,
Like I'm more than happy to sing that song.
because probably I would say this is a kind of dedication we can give to them because they gave the world a great singer.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, I never felt that because my mom is a big musician,
Hmm.
comparing to her or like my Guruji, Ustad Fayaz Khan Sahab, I'm nothing. I never felt that I am a big singer. So when audience is telling that I'm a big singer, I never feel that. I feel like, oh no. So. Yeah, I will dedicate this
Yeah,
song to my mom and dad.
right.
Mm. ഇന്നലെ നീയൊരു സുന്ദരരാഗമായൻ പൊന്നോട കുഴലിൽ വന്നൊളിച്ചിരുന്നു മാമക കരാകുലി ചുംബനലഹരിയിൽ പ്രേമ സംഗീതമായി നീ പുറത്തു വന്നു മാനത്തെ മട്ടുപ്പാവിൽ താരകാനാരിമാര ഗാനമർച്ചരി കേട്ടു തളിച്ചു നിന്നു നീലമാമരങ്ങൾ ചാരി നിന്നിടും തെന്നൽ താളമടിക്കാൻ പോലും മറന്നുപോയി.
Amazing.
Actually, yeah, this actually when you told the kind of songs when I selected, I was just wondering the beauty of the lyrics of each
True.
songs. Because of that also I've chosen these songs because my mom is very much particular about the quality of lyrics.
Do
So
convey our respect and regards to both of them.
yeah, sure, definitely.
Now, when we were said about your guru,
Yeah.
Malayali audience or the world audience who have listened to Ratri Mara, that song, probably your Guruji's one rendition is enough to understand Fayaz Khan Sahab. The
Yes.
Barso Barso, that one portion is enough to understand the range or the kind of depth he has for singing. We would
Yeah.
like to know about the tutelage you had from Fayaz Kasab.
I've been learning under my Guruji Ustad Fayaz Khan sir for past 15 years now. Almost completed 15, 16 years now.
Hmm.
So he's not only a teacher but a good human being. He always teaches us how a human being should be. Like half the class will be music, the half class will be like we'll have philosophies, like whatever we have, we'll talk. We can talk openly to him, and he'll have he'll have his views, and he always asks us how to uh, like our open views about the different kind of subjects around us.
Hmm.
So we used to talk a lot regarding this and about bade like big like ustads. He used to talk the stories, how they became so like more into the big ustads, how they became. Like that, we used to talk a lot. Not only
Hmm.
music, every subjects under the sun.
No, probably his lineage, probably starting at the age of 6, or
Yeah,
being in the Kirana Gharana, or
yeah.
it. I would actually see a replica where you started at a very young age when your mother was asking you to learn, and you started learning, and probably you have talked about your laziness and how you did not want to, but somehow you were brought into the league. Would you actually see
Yeah.
a common streak of the Kirana Gharana and your family of learning?
Actually, no, I think. Because my Guruji is always very particular. He used to tell whenever the kids are so interested in music, they'll definitely come and tell us. Then
Mhm.
teach them. They'll get more like attracted towards music, and they will be more, they have more time to practice, and they'll be get more interested in music. But at
Mhm.
my home, it was not like that. My mom was very particular. You should learn. It was like that because I'm so talented. So I was
True.
like, no, I can't. I'm very lazy. Till my 20s or 18-year-old me, till my 18 year, I didn't even learn from my mother. That's the
Oh.
truth. I mean, like my mom used to take classes for many my neighbors or my friends like that, but I never sit in her class. But I'll be outside home and roaming and I'll learn everything. But I never sit in the class.
Mhm.
That's how I learned Carnatic music.
Okay. So Carnatic and Hindustani, probably when we are looking at this, the kind of raga difference or the treatment difference, and especially when Fayaska Sahab is all about khayal singing, and
Yeah,
when Carnatic singing is about so very strict, you have the ordered, strict, not giving that khayal or that feel to it.
yeah, yeah.
So how do you actually cope up between both?
Actually, what my guru has taught me in the first class is please forget what you have learned in Carnatic. Just
Oh,
forget it.
okay. Hmm.
And never listen to Carnatic. If you want to be more into Hindustani, that's what
Hmm.
he told. Because during the starting, like when you start learning Hindustani music, you will get confused between both, like Carnatic and Hindustani. After
Hmm.
you acquire some knowledge in Hindustani, you can listen so that you can differentiate both, like Carnatic and Hindustani. That's what my classmates used to tell me that don't listen to Carnatic music. So I stopped listening to Carnatic music and started listening to like Bade Ghulam Ali Khan Saab,
Hmm.
Amir Khan Saab, like Bade Ustads. I started
Okay.
listening. At the first, I was like just very bored, but after 10 years, or it's actually showing the patience,
Hmm.
while learning Hindustani. You need a lot of patience. Otherwise, you can't learn Hindustani. That's what I learned.
Very true. Very true.
For
Uh,
Carnatic, I think it's a lot. I think you'll get more interested because of the speed, kritis like
yes.
that. You'll get more interested. You'll get, but
Okay. So
Small
let me
students
ask the
does
let me ask the Hindustani singer Badra Rajan, the rag
okay.
she likes most.
I'm not a Hindustani classical singer. I'm just learning now also.
No, your favorite
Okay, my
rag in
favorite
Hindustani.
ragam.
Hmm.
My favorite rag. There are a lot of rags. Oh my God, get confused.
For
I like Miyaki Tori. I like
oh
Bihag. I like Bhageshri. I like Jai Jayanti. A lot of rags. Don't
Yaman.
ask me a specific rag. Yeah, many rags.
Okay,
Ahir
so
Bhairav,
oh.
like many.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
There are a lot of Meera bhajans and in Ahir Bhairav and Ahir Bhairav we have Pevare Ramarasam in Carnatic. It's the same.
Yeah, yeah,
So you have
yes.
a lot of parallels running in Hindustani and Carnatic. Now, from
Yeah.
that, let me take my turn towards one specific song, Aliveni, which is there
Yeah.
on YouTube, and it really ran rave reviews. We would like to listen to that song because that has the feel of the khayal and the strictness of Carnatic.
Yeah. Actually, I've uh I took the freedom to sing that song.
Hmm.
Um like what you told me, like Khayal music. I took the freedom,
Yes,
but somewhat stick on to that Carnatic, the
yes,
structured way.
yes. That is
Yeah.
what attracted me, and that is what really made me think that is it khayal or is it Carnatic?
Now I'm get confused. Which stream is that?
So, can we have a few lines of Aliveni, please?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's actually in Raga Kurunyi.
Mhm.
Mm. This again, my mom taught me after listening to KV Narayanaswamy. Like,
More of a Mohiniyattam composition.
yeah, my mom taught me this one.
Mhm.
Mm. ಅಳಿವೇನಿ ಎಂದು ಚೀವು ಅಂದಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಮಾನಿ ಅಳಿವೇನಿ ಎಂದು ಚೀವು അന്തര്യാമി മാലിനി അലിവേണി എന്തു ചെയ്യൂ ಅಂತ ಇಂದು യുദയാമിഷയും ഇന്ദിരാതി രാമം മന്ദമാരുതനു ചാരുമലയ ജാലേ ബനവും കുന്തജാതി സുമംഗ നുങ്കോമല സഖി ലോക സുന്ദര വരാന്യായ ചൊൽക കിമ്മേ പ്രയോജനം അലിവേ എന്തു ചെയ്യൂ
I would term it as soulful and soul stirring at the same time.
Thank you so
Because
much.
soul stirring for us and soulful for you. It was a real pleasure listening to those lines in what you call without even a backing. It is so musical. That makes the difference.
Thank
That's why
you.
probably
Thank
in
you.
the beginning when I said took the world by a storm with a difference, that's the reason
Oh,
why I said that.
thank you.
And
Thank you
everybody,
so much.
another 10 minutes I'll open to the listeners who we have for questions. But before that,
Sure.
everyone would ask you about Rasayayo, everyone would ask you about 96, but I'm going to really move into Hridayam part because that became a small bit which really got noticed, or probably there was other songs which got unnoticed. Would you specify the experience for Hridayam as well as for those songs which got unnoticed because the movies did not fare well?
Yeah. Actually, Hridayam was like, it just happened
It's
because when, yeah,
yeah, tell me.
yeah. Hridayam was like when Hisham asked me to come to the studio. He just randomly called me one day, and he just asked me to come to my studio, where like Ranjit Mele Part studio, the last speaker. So that's how I just walked into the studio. Then I saw Vinnie Dattans was sitting there,
Hmm.
and I was like very surprised. I didn't know which film or which song was I'm going to sing, but I was really surprised to see Vinnie Dattan at that time. I was 5 months pregnant with my younger one that time.
Hmm.
And it was such a warm welcoming for me because like 5 months pregnant and they were like pampering me a lot. Like they would ask me വെള്ളം വേണോ drink എന്തെങ്കിലും കഴിക്കാൻ വേണോ they would ask me always like pampering very much. And they asked me to sing the song like മലർച്ചെണ്ടിൽ ഓരോ മുട്ടും ഓരോ സ്വപ്നം. And the first line I think that got hooked, and they were like very happy, and I could see Vinny Dattan's reaction through the window. So he was
Hmm.
like very happy mood, and after like making me sing the last part, like swarams and mini akarams was there.
That is the
So
highlight
after
which everyone
singing
would
that,
want to hear.
oh, okay. At that part, when I sung that one, and Vinitatan was like, "Yes, I got it!" Like that mode only he was. So I was like surprised. And first, when Hisham asked me to sing the song, he already told me that this is just a track, and we are not confirmed. We haven't yet confirmed with the singer, but you just try it. That's what he told me. So after seeing Vinithatan's reaction, I understood that yeah, this is the final thing. That's how Hridayam has happened. And like I can say, me and my younger ones together sung that song. We both sung that song.
Probably a kind of Swati Tirunal in a different kind.
Yeah, same. And
Yeah,
maybe she'll become a big singer.
very true.
No, no.
Yeah, of that portion which is so very attractive in that song.
Yeah. ഞാൻ ഞാനൊഴുകും തിരയിൽ തലോടി തീരം ഏതോ അനുരാഗാർദ്ര തീരം അറിയാതെ അറിയാതെ പുളകം പകരാ എന്തിനോ തമ്മിലേ സംഗമം സംഗമം കാലമേ കാലമേ പദസസദസ ആ പുതിയൊരു ലോകം ഇളം തെന്നൽ മൂളുന്ന ഗാനം ഇളവയിൽ പോലുള്ള സ്നേഹം ഇനാക്കൾ കടം തന്ന ലോകം മലർച്ചെണ്ടിൽ ഓരോ മുട്ടും ഓരോ സ്വപ്നം അവയിൽ കാണാറാകും ഏതോരോ മോഹമോരോ വർണ്ണം ആരാരോ പാടുവതാണി നീഹാരാർദ്രരാഗം അറിയാമോ പിറാക്കളെ ഇങ്ങനെ ജീവിതം. That's it.
Probably you have silenced everyone, and I will never unmute anyone. But yeah, I will actually give a chance for everyone to interact with you in another few minutes time. Before that, I would like to really talk about those people who backed you in every song of Rasa Yayo, your team, the storytellers team,
Yes,
the whole idea of fusion or ritual music, which is so very different. We don't actually have ritual music anymore as a band playing ritual music, but you've
yes.
gone into those genres where you have ritual music, you have fusion, you have classical, you have all the aspects of the what you call the authentic music, which needs to be preserved. We'd like to know about your band and your team members too.
Actually, my band's name is The Storyteller, and the whole concept was like given. The whole concept of Storyteller is by my co-singer, my vocalist, my composer, Sudeep Palanad. And he has taken he's the one who has taken all these songs, like the ritual songs and the classical songs, every songs, and made a new song like what we have given.
Hmm. The
Okay.
other members of the team too.
Actually, now our lineup has changed. During Rasa Yeyo, the whole production was done by Shankar Sharma, who is a like very big musician now in Malayalam industry.
Hmm.
He's a composer in Malayalam
Yes,
industry.
yes.
Shankar Sharma has produced the songs, and the guitars were by Liboy Presley,
Hmm.
and percussion by Baiju, and Mm, rest I forgot. Okay. Because our lineup has changed now. Like the
Right,
whole
right.
scenario has changed and new members have added.
Hmm.
So a little bit confusion. Actually, Cajon by Rejoy
Hmm.
and yeah, again the Very Good Adiga sung by Sudeep Palanadu.
Yeah, yeah.
These are yeah.
That's a very notable portion of that song where from you to a male on a high pitch, probably a soprano or a tenor high, it
Yeah.
completely changes its the feel of the song. Uh,
Yes, very
before
much.
before I open up the chance to the listeners where they can come on stage and interact with you, uh, we would like to make it a celebration, inviting everyone with Rasa Yayo. So if
Yeah.
anyone who wants to interact, you all you have to do is raise your virtual hand, and we'll bring you. This is just seriously voicing thoughts with me, Kriss Venugopal. Over to you, Bhadra, with Rasa Yayo.
Okay. Rasayayyo Raja Rasayayaro Rajakumaraga Rasayayyo Raja Rasayayaro Rajakumaraga Rasayayyo Raja Rasayayaro Rajakumaraga Rasayayyo Raja Rasayayaro Rajakumaraga ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಳ್ಳೋ ನಾರಗ ಮುಳ್ಳೋ ಶೇಷಂ ವಗ ಮಮ ನಾರಗ ತೋಬೋ ಭೋಗೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಳ್ಳೋ ನಾರಗ ಮುಳ್ಳೋ ಶೇಷಂ ವಗ ಮಮ ನಾರಗ ತೋಬೋ ಭೋಗೋ ರಾಸಯ್ಯಯ್ಯೋ ರಾಜ ರಾಸಯ್ಯಾರೋ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರಗ ರಾಸಯ್ಯಯ್ಯೋ ರಾಜ ರಾಸಯ್ಯಾರೋ ರಾಜಕುಮಾರಗ ಕುತ್ತುಳ್ಳು ಗೂಳ ಗುದಿರಿಯ ನೋಡಾಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಮದಾಲಿಗ ನನ್ನ ನಿನ್ನ ನೀಲೆ ಕುತ್ತುಳ್ಳು ಗೂಳ ಗುದಿರಿಯ ನೋಡಾಲಿ ನಿನ್ನಿನೇ ಆ ಆ ಗುತ್ತುಳ್ಳು ಗೂಳ ಗುದಿರಿಯ ನೋಡಾಲಿ ನಿನ್ನಿ ಮದಾಲಿಗ ನನ್ನ ನಿನ್ನ ನೀಲೆ ಕುತ್ತುಳ್ಳು ಗೂಳ ಗುದಿರಿಯ ನೋಡಾಲಿ ನಿನ್ನಿನೇ వేషం తాడో రాజా దేశం తాడాడో రాజకుమారగా వేషం తాడో రాజా దేశం తాడాడో రాజకుమారగా రాసయ్యయ్యో రాజా రాసయ్యారో రాజకుమారగా రాసయ్యయ్యో రాజా రాసయ్యారో రాజకుమారగా
Amazing is an understatement, and really, I feel this song probably on my phone, or my laptop, or my system, I would have played it the number of times. Probably I've lost the count because I've played it so many times, and probably
Oh.
even during drives, I've played it as many number of times as well. So,
Mhm.
as you said, as long as singing satisfies you, you will continue doing this. And as long as we have ears, we would love to keep listening to it. With that, I open up this whole floor for the discussion, and those who want to interact, you have to do is raise your virtual hand, and I'll bring you upstage, and we'll discuss with Badra. In the meanwhile, your favorite songs, if you're asked, you get confused because there are so many favorite songs of yours. Now,
Yes.
you are a lover of A.R. Rahman. I specifically would like to know your favorite composition of A.R. Rahman, which you feel that, yeah, I would have loved to sing that song.
Oh.
Trying to be a little more specific so that you don't get lost with the number of songs.
Yeah, trying to be more specific. Oh, I've never dreamt of singing for A.R. Rahman. So when you ask me,
More than
hmm,
wishful thinking, we are waiting for that one song with A.R. Rahman where we see the singer is
oh,
Badran Rajan. We are waiting for it, which would
oh,
happen
I
very soon,
can't.
that's for sure.
Oh, thank you so much. Actually, I'm like, I'm just, butterflies in my stomach after hearing this because I've never thought like I would sing for A.R. Rahman.
Hmm.
I would have some kind of, you know, പല പ്രാവശ്യം I have some, I mean, I have drummed, but I've never, more into that. Oh, I can't believe. When you ask me about A.R. Rahman, so I can say many songs which I love to
Hmm.
sing, but I'm not a particular song actually.
Okay, okay. I give you that time to think on that particular song while I invite
Yes.
Soumya Santosh. She's the academic head for PKD in Polachi. So we have Soumya Santosh. The floor is all yours.
Badra, first of all, thank you so much for singing the song Dasa Yayo.
Oh, thank you so much, Soumya.
I
Thank you.
couldn't I couldn't stop moving, like I was actually dancing here.
Oh, it's actually pleasure to hear these words. Thank you so much.
I heard the song first for the first time actually when Dr. Chris told me to listen. I haven't heard
Hmm.
before that. Yeah, a couple of months
Oh,
back he told me to listen to the song, and he said that you would love it. So that was the first time, but I fell in love with your singing the first time I heard it. So that's
thank
the
you.
magic
Thank
of
you so
your
much.
singing. And the thing is, what I just wanted to know whether you want to diversify or do you want to venture into writing songs or composing or any, do you have any ideas like that or in future?
Actually, I started composing one song now. Actually, my sister used to write some kind of like she used to scribble things. So we both started working on one project, and I don't know whether will it come out or not, but still just a try and started trying on
That's really
composing.
great. Good, good, good. So, best wishes for your new venture into
Thank
composing
you so
and
much.
right.
I
Thank
know.
you.
Thank you so
Soon.
much.
Thank you very much, Samya. And I would still give more time for you to choose that A.R. Rahman song which you want.
Oh, I forgot it. Sorry.
In the meanwhile, what does a practice regime of Bhadra Rajan, the singer, would look like? Because the laziness part was before the reality show, and once you started
Yeah.
getting the groove, probably with Alphonse, MJ, and all those great composers, and the kind of singing, the first singing of the song with Govind, and all that experience has made Bhadra the singer a different person from that early lazy child. So, what does
Yes.
a practice regime of Bhadra Rajan look like? Because there are many voice artists who are listening to us now.
Actually, I started practicing, like, I used to practice like the sargams and all that Hindustani, what my Guruji is teaching me. What he always tells me is that when you practice, when you sit for practice, do start with the akarams, not the speed part. Like very slowly you have to start, and at least minimum you should practice for 2 hours a day, not less than that. He always like very much into that. So even though I couldn't do that, but I somehow whenever I go for recordings or whenever I sit like simply at home, I used to practice these akarams and every day. That's how I started practicing. I always like that is the root of practice. Like after that, and I hope you understood that first akaram like
Yes, yes.
the Sarigama Padanisa,
Yeah,
Sanidapa
yeah,
Magarisa.
yeah.
And he always very much particular that each alankar should be practiced at least 100 times.
Oh.
Then only your throat will get like molded like that. So repeat, repeat, repeat. He always tells us repeat, repeat, repeat. Like if you are singing Sarigama Padanisa, Sanidapa Magarisa, repeat 100 times, then only the next. Like minimum is 100, not less than that. And
Oh.
you should practice for at least 2 hours a day. That's what he always insists us to do. But since I have family and 2 kids, hope you understood my busy schedule.
Yes.
But somehow I find time, like at least during my cooking times, I used to like hum around and like that, or sing for my kids. And my daughter also started, she also started studying under my Guruji. So I used to teach her now the sargams and all. So she also accompany me now. So we
Right.
both sing along, like we used to practice together nowadays.
Yeah.
That's how my practice is going.
Badra, when the specific question when people ask, "Does your husband sing?" You have said no. He likes your singing, and he
Yeah.
doesn't sing. We all have heard about the love marriage, but how about the support as a singer? Because for the particular song for '96, you went to Chennai alone. That we know. But
Yeah.
as husband and wife, you've
Yeah.
said that you're cooking and singing, the teamwork which happens inside the home. We'd like to know about
Yeah.
Regin at that level.
Whenever I get, whenever I'm at home, I used to do everything like the household jobs, everything is done by me. So the kids part he will take care, and I think in the morning everything will be done. I mean, all the duties will be completed, and after the afternoon only I'll sit for practice. So during that time, he used to take care of kids and all. And whenever I'm traveling, also he used to take care of kids. And whenever he's also busy, he'll drop the kids to my home.
Hmm.
Like mutual understanding is going. Everything is mutual understanding.
So
Otherwise,
it's more of
nothing
a
can't be done.
clockwork. It's a
Yeah,
clockwork.
yeah,
And let me go to Kantara because
yeah.
no controversies, but the pure music, the kind of enjoyment Kantara songs give everyone. We would like to know your experience about singing for Kantara.
Kantara song actually. Before that, I sung for Ajni sir. One big hit was there.
Hmm.
That is for the film. I forgot. Like Rara Rakamma, the Malayalam was sung by me.
Right.
So that's my second song for Rajini sir. The first song was for Banaras. It's also a Kannada Malayalam bilingual.
Yes.
So that's how I came to know about Ajni sir. And after Rara Rakamma, he was like very confident about my voice, and he know how my voice sounds.
Hmm.
So he actually called me, and not he
Hmm.
actually called KD Vincent, the
Yes.
arranger.
Mm.
Okay, Vincent Uncle. He called me for the song, and he told me to sing the song like along with the Haricharan. And I think uh, the song was recorded after 1 day of the release of the
Mm-hmm.
film. So everything was in a hurry, and Haricharan was singing in one studio in Chennai, and I was singing in one studio in Kochi. That's how it all happened, and the song happened like that. The Kantara song was so special because uh, like the film was such a big hit. After one day itself, we could know the reactions of this film. So I was so fortunate to sing the song. ചിങ്കാരക്കിളി അമ്പിളിയാണെ നീ എൻ്റെ ഉയിരായിലെന്നെ. I sang the female portion. So I'm so fortunate. I'm so blessed to sing that song of Kantara.
And we are so blessed to hear from you. That is the statement I would like to make there. When we talk about other language songs, you have sung in Telugu, you have sung in Kannada, and you're singing in Tamil. And
Yeah.
earlier I had asked, there are songs which lost its value because some movies didn't do well. Do you feel, as a
Yeah.
singer, do you feel bad when such nice songs never see the light because the movie did not do well? Even though Malayalam has a history of a few songs, the movie never got released, but still the songs were hits. We have the converse
I
also
would,
true. Do you feel
yeah.
bad that the songs would have fared so well if the movie did well?
Um, I never into that kind of thought. Whenever the song is good, it's definitely, strike people. That's kind of attitude I have. I'm not
Right.
worried about like the film or how it's doing in the theaters. I'm never worried about that. If the song is good, people used to listen.
Right.
Definitely, they are going to listen it.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried
So it's
about
more
that
of
kind
straight
of.
from the heart. You listen to it. I enjoyed singing it. You enjoy hearing it. So
Yeah, definitely.
can we have Neelanjana Poo in just a
Yeah,
line?
sure. Yeah. നീലാഞ്ജന പൂവിൻ താലാട്ടൂഞ്ഞാലിൽ തേവാരം നൽകുമി തങ്കക്കൈനീട്ടം ചന്ദ്രനോ സൂര്യനോ പുലരിയോ താരമോ ദ്വാപരം തേടുമി പുണ്യമോ കണ്ണനോ. Is that okay?
Beautiful. I'm reminding the audience for a chance for you to interact with Badra Rajan. This is Just Seriously Voicing Thoughts with me, Kriss Venugopal. All you have to do is to raise your virtual hand and I'll bring you upstage and you can interact. We have Kabir joining us. He's a mentor, entrepreneur, and a person who sets an example of how to lead people to success. Yes, Kabir, welcome to Just Seriously Voicing Thoughts.
Hi, Dr. Chris. Hi, Badra. I
Hi.
came here to request for a song again.
Oh, which song, sir?
And Chris, if you can, like, sing a
I
song
wouldn't even
together.
dare to. I'm not listening to this. My call is mute. My headphones have gone bonkers. I cannot hear anything what you're saying.
I think there will be a. I can see some emojis from down who want to hear Chris sing with Badra.
No, no emojis. Emojis are blocked for 2 days.
Come on, Savya is there. Savya would unmute and tell. Come on, Chris.
Soumya wouldn't use
Yes, yes,
emojis
yes,
anymore.
I will. I will. I want to hear.
Bhadra will sing, and afterwards, after the show, I'll sit and sing here, remembering the songs. Yes, your choice of song, Kabir.
No,
This is a nice point where I have the right to send people down or up,
I
being
don't
the
agree
host of
with
the
that.
show.
But,
That's
but
That's the power of the being the host. Yes, Kabir, your choice of song, please.
but I'll keep on asking. Chris, please.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, yes, yes. I will sing. Let Badra sing first. Your choice of song, please.
I don't know what to tell. Which choice should I ask?
There's so many which will sound so good. Uh,
Yeah. But
Specifically,
some in a song which you could start and after that Badra sings. One. I think a lot of people,
I
especially
don't
in
want Badra to leave the show hearing my voice.
no, not
But you've got a
can
good voice,
can
Mr.
we have
Chris.
Karkadagam, the folk song by you?
Oh, actually, that's
You don't know.
yeah. Actually, I Thing. I'll just two lines. Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah, two lines.
കറുക്കിടകത്തിൽ മുഴുക്കിയപ്പോഴും കറുത്തിരുണ്ടൊരു മാനത്ത് കറുത്തിരുണ്ടൊരു മാനത്ത് നനനനനനനനനന. ചിരിക്കുമൊരഴക് ആഹാ ചിരിക്കുമൊരഴക്. Actually, I forgot that song. I'm really sorry.
No issues. It is so very nice of you, Kabir. Should I actually send you down because I have the risk of you unmuting again and asking for songs. Those who want to interact with Badra, yes, you can raise your virtual hand and we'll bring you upstage and we can interact. In the meanwhile, do you feel the modern day, because you have sung both traditional ritual as well as other genres, Hindustani, and at times the kind of songs which are being brought out now. The only problem I
Yeah.
find is that you forget those songs very easily, whereas the olden songs remain in your hearts for so long, probably rightly, as your mother said, for the lyrics, for the composition, and the kind of hard
Yes.
work which has gone into it. Your take on
Yes.
the old and new generation songs, please.
Um, Actually, there are a lot of good songs are there in new generations, like with good lyrics and good concept, good music. Like that, many songs are there, but not like you. Olden days, it was like every songs were gems.
Mhm.
Nowadays, only very few gems are coming. That's what I felt. Like
Well,
this is my concept. I don't know what about others. Like many hit songs nowadays we used to hear all like many hit songs. They don't have the so-called the quality lyrics, but they are big hits. So I
mhm.
can't say that it's because of the lyrics or musical part. It's some kind of vibe, that some trend-setting things are there in music nowadays.
But why is it
So
that we just
a big
forget?
generation gap between the other.
Yeah, we just feel that we heard the song, and after some time, the song is no more. You don't even hear that song at all. It goes
Yeah,
off very fast. Like the olden
yeah.
songs, we used to remain at least for 20, 30
I
years.
think the melody part, I think it's about the melody part. The melody part is very less. I think I've spoken in some other interviews also. The melody part is like becoming very less these days. Like more
Mhm.
into the techno or the kind of like the trance or the more into the rhythm part. They are focusing on the rhythm part, more onto the melody. They are not focusing, I think.
Okay.
During the old generation, I think these people used to compose it and compose, and first they have a big backbone of this melodies. So I think that's the difference between the old generation songs and new generation songs. That's
Right.
my deep. I don't know.
Okay. So we have Shashidhar. Shashidhar, welcome to the show. An environmentalist and NLP master practitioner. Welcome to the show. You can interact with Bhadra right away.
Yes, good evening. First of all, thank you. Actually, I was driving from Lebanon to Dubai, so last 45 minutes, it has been wonderful listening to Badra, the singer. I just have
Oh,
one
thank you
question,
so
like
much, sir.
so many songs you sang, all that you are
Okay.
looking at the notes or all that in your mind files itself? Because I heard it from late SP Balasubramaniam. Like whenever someone asks, like, "What's your favorite song? Do you remember any song?" So he always says, "I just sing and I move, so I don't remember. I always look at
Hmm.
the notes." So I just wanted to hear from you, like. Is all like you are referring to the notes, all those songs which Chris has asked you to sing, you're just sang.
It's not like that actually.
Hmm.
Actually, what SPB sir has told is that maybe some kind of songs, not every kind of songs are your songs, you know.
Yeah.
So there will be some other songs, there will be different kind of songs which doesn't suit your sound or doesn't suit your personality even. But you are compelled to sing that song. Maybe that's what he has meant by this.
No,
So
I mean, what
now,
he means is he never says like, "Okay, it's my favorite song, it's my favorite movie,"
yes,
or "I'll remember."
yeah,
That's not because in the profession which he is in, so he treats all songs as the same. So my question
yeah.
is mainly about the memory part, My question is
Okay.
mainly about the memory part. Like, are you referring to the notes or you just sang? That's the one question. And
Uh,
Rasayo, I think I'm hearing it for the very first time, and for sure from now onwards it is going to be on my favorite list.
oh, thank you
That
so
was
much,
so
sir.
beautiful. That was so
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you.
It's just that
Thank
I'm
you, sir.
driving, so
Thank
I
you.
couldn't dance. Like other Samya ma'am said, it was so
That's so
nice.
happy to hear. Happy to hear, yes, sir. Actually,
Yeah.
what my concept is that I try to memorize each song. If it has
Okay.
good, like good quality lyrics, or I think then only you can give feel to that song. Otherwise, you can't give feel while you sing that song. If you are singing from your heart, if you are singing by seeing the books and all, you can just sing and go. But otherwise, if you're singing from your heart, you have to, memorize every lyrics, each note, everything should be there. Then only you can give feel to that song. I think that's my concept. I don't know,
Yep.
but that's my concept. So what
Nice.
Nice.
I sang now is like from my heart. I sang the songs because I don't have a book in front of me. Everything I memorized and sang that.
And it's more like the movies having the disclaimer or the disclosure. I hereby do promise that we have not discussed the list of songs we are going to sing, and it is just offhand, and Badra is singing from her heart, and I'm really enjoying every song one after the other, and that's why even probably I asked her to sing the Karkadagam folk song, and probably that has gone out of the head. So that's the proof I can give
Only
you that
one
there has
song
been.
because I'm not like I didn't sang that frequently. Only that during that recording only, and after that I didn't listen to that also. I think I forgot somewhere down the line. That's why I forgot that song. Otherwise, I would have sung that without seeing the book.
Yes, thank you very much, Rashidar. Back to you,
Thank you.
Badra. Let me ask you the college, the environment, the electronics, or the labs you had to, the diodes and electrodes and all that stuff.
Oh
Do
my
you?
God, don't ask me that question.
Yeah, that was the question.
Because
That
I'm
was the
trying to
question.
forget those days.
No, that was the question. Do you want to remember those days?
No, never wanted to.
How about the
Actually,
280 exams you wrote?
sorry.
And about the 280 exams you write to become an engineer?
Oh, somehow I ended up there. Because
Yes.
first I had first I told my parents that I wanted to go for BA music because my mom is a musician, so she completed Ghana Bhushanam from
Hmm.
RNV College and she was a first rank holder.
Hmm.
And my father was told me that don't go for music because you want to sit like your mom at home like this. That's the first question my father asked me. I don't know. I wanted to be independent.
Hmm.
So he was gave me like option. Do you want to become an engineer or doctor or whatever you want to become, you can choose, but never a musician. Like into the degree of musician. Don't take music as a degree. He was very particular about that. I don't know why
Yeah.
he told me, but I was more interested into BA music, but somehow I ended up in engineering. That the two electronics, the diodes, the capacitors, I can't, the equations, even maths.
The
Oh
and
my God,
not
I can't remember.
gates.
So I
The
just wanted
semiconductor,
to
the
delete
and
that
not
chapter
gates.
from my memory.
I think she remembers only the frequency out of everything, the music
Which is
frequency.
the musical
Not even
frequency.
that. Actually, during my second year engineering, I started singing. So music was the first priority, and engineering was my secondary. Was secondary. So somehow I completed and got the certificate. That's it.
Hmm. Meanwhile, let me thank Semi, Kabir, Saumya, Shashidhar, Ajita Nair, Kanimuri, Fanaki Andrea, Pratibha Tiwari, Joyce Varsha, Bhagyalakshmi, Bonarina, and Maria Ragita and Dr. Santosh for having joined us. Before we do a wind up, we'd like to go into that 96 because off task question. Yeah, I know that you would have answered it umpteen number of times, But still, that 96 experience and that song bit.
Oh, 96 was the first song I have sung. Like one day go no, actually it's all started because of Music Mojo.
Mm-hmm.
Again the Rasa Yayo and the Manogadam which I've sung
Mm-hmm.
in Mojo season 5. I
Mm-hmm.
started broadcasting these songs to my friends. So Govind's wife is my friend, so I ended up like broadcasting to her. I sent the songs to her, and Govind accidentally listened to my songs, and he loved my voice, and he called me whether you can travel to Chennai for a recording. He just asked me, and I was like, okay, ready. I haven't sung in for like films. This is my first song, and he was like, okay, you're going to do well. And that's how I like flew to Chennai, and I think 2 bar Q studios, like 20 bar Q or
Mm-hmm.
somewhat. I don't remember the name of the studio. There I recorded this song, Kadale Kadale. And at that time, that part was like that song was a part of the song called Antadi.
Mm-hmm.
Still, it's a part of Antadi, which I have sung. My portion is part of the song called Antadi, and I sang that song. And at that time only, I came to know that this is the song of the movie called 96, and my favorite actor, Vijay Sethupathi, and Trisha ma'am is going to act in that. And I was like in cloud nine at that time. I couldn't even like very much surprised to hear that. And I was so happy, and that's how I ended up singing that song.
But do you
And
realize that people are on cloud 9 or 11 or 15 or 18 when they listen to your song from that movie?
I never imagined that this would happen. Never in my wild dreams I thought this would have happened.
Right. A few lines from
Still,
that.
I don't feel that. I'm like numb when I sing, when I hear that song.
Yeah, can we have a few lines from that song, please?
Yeah. Ah, கொஞ்சம் தூரமே வா நீ கொஞ்சம் ஏசையே பஞ்சவர்ண பூதம் நெஞ்சம் நிறைந்தே காண்பதெல்லாம் காதலடி காதலே காதலே தனி பெருந்துணையே கூடவா கூடவா போதும் போதும் காதலே காதலே வாழ்வின் நீளம் போகலாம் போகவா நீ that's
Will you keep singing if we remain silent? Then I can mute and sit. But yes, as the time moves to 10:30, we have to wind up the show.
yes,
But it
yeah,
is a real pleasure singing to listening to every song you sang, and we look forward to that one song which is going to be a kind of a landmark song. Your first song with A.R. Rahman, first of many which you will be singing. That's for sure. And we
thank you,
wish you
Karan.
all the best. And we would like to get the parting notes about today as well as about your future, what you would like to tell us as a parting note.
Um, thank you for the opportunity. First of all, I like thank you so much for giving this opportunity to, make you listen to my songs. And thank you, Dr. Kriss Venugopal, sir,
We would
for
like to know about
so
your future plans also.
okay. Actually, I'm working on my independent song, my first ever independent song. So me and my sister is collaborating, and we are on our work now.
Hmm.
And about storytellers, we have a lot of shows are coming, and we are again maybe this year we are going to release our first video songs
Hmm.
because we haven't done any video yet. So maybe very soon. And during as my playback singing, uh, many are in, my custody, yet to be released soon. So I'm waiting for that for Vijibal sir, for M.J. Chandran sir, for many are coming. So even my fingers crossed for those releases. So these are
Thank,
my future plans and still learning, learn
thank you
till
very
my
much.
end.
It was a real honor and pleasure as I started saying that it's pride, pleasure, and honor for hosting such a great singer and such a humble, sweet singer, I would say. Just seriously voicing thought with me, Chris Venugopal. Thank you for joining us and see you next Thursday, 9:30 p.m. IST, 8 p.m. UAE time. Thank you very much. Good night and have a great night.